guys, it's Jack Gills 1875 here, back again with the Erste FC Magdeburg RTG career mode on Football Manager 2020, and this is episode 14. If you remember what happened last episode, in episode 13, we caused a bit of a hoo-ha in the DFB Pokal as we beat Hanover 1-0 to get through to the second round, and perhaps what is one of the worst games of football I've ever seen. Yet a pre-own goal early on in the game was enough to get us a win as we played some really horrible defensive football. I set up 3-5-2, but hey, it worked. It wasn't the most exciting game to watch, but it doesn't need to be pretty to do well. You can just ask Susan Boyle about that. Nah, that's a horrible joke. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. We played some scrappy football in that game, and that's what got us through. That's all we needed to do. So fantastic, but then the joy turned to upset as I found out we've got to play Hertha. Which the only worst thing is if we get Europa League and draw Hibs. That is the only thing that could possibly be worse. But there you go. But it's back to league action today, and 12 points in 12. We're having a fantastic start to the league campaign for a newly promoted side. We're getting ourselves out there. We're keeping up with the pack early, and that's surpassed all the expectation that I had. Like I was saying, so in today's episode, we'll be playing SV Sandhausen and Erzgebirge Aue. So Sandhausen, decent little game, but Aue, the big one, fellow East German team, a lot of history behind them. I'll explain that when we get to Aue game. Now, before I jump into talking about what happened between last episode and today's episode, I'm going to be experimenting with a different format in this episode. So what I'll do is I'll play the Sandhausen game. It'll then cut to a transition, and then we'll come in at the Aue game, just so that we don't have to go through the stupid notifications, everything that come up. And if you guys like it that way, then because it'll streamline the videos, make them fast. If you guys like it that way, then I'll keep it. If you don't, then that's fine. If you like to see what's going on, that is absolutely fine. So before we jump into the Sandhausen game, let me take you through what's been happening. So I'd like to thank a channel viewer for suggesting these players, the two players that are waiting in to come in on loan. Now, unfortunately, I'm really sorry, fella or girl or whoever, I can't mind who suggested them. I'm really sorry, forgot your name, forgot who suggested these players. So if it was you, leave a comment and I'll thank you, because I'm glad I've got these. So first of all is Mohamed Kiprit. Now, I know him from being a Hertha fan. He's at Everton in the game. He's coming in on loan. He was loan listed. That is fantastic because, well, he's just a good striker and he'll do well at this level. So there we go. The next one is Christoph Schutz, coming in on loan from Dynamo Dresden's youth team, Dynamo Dresden's youth development, if you like. And he was viewer suggested as well. Really glad, because he's a good young fullback to develop, and he will probably be with us for the long run, if I'm being honest, because he's got a really high potential. Really looking forward to seeing how he does with us. Now, he does with us, I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Right, I'm going to stop. The next player we brought in is Jessic Ngankam. Now, he is definitely with us. Brought him in for 85k, well under his value. That's what his release clause was, from Hertha 2. Now, I've seen this lad play in real life in the Regionalliga Nordost for Hertha 2, and he is a fantastic player. Great to have him. Great potential. 20 years old. We'll be working with him a lot, and I think he'll be with us for the long run as well. Could potentially become a Bundesliga star in the future. So yeah, definitely got a great player on our hands in Ngankam there. Really looking forward to seeing how he develops as time goes on. So before we jump into our game, so today, let me go through what happened in the games we played off camera. So first of all, we went down to Jan Regensburg, played them away, and managed to get a nice wee 1-0 win at the Continental Arena. I think that's all. I think we deserved it. Der Stroff did get a goal for them and they got disallowed for offside. So we're a bit lucky that they had their equaliser disallowed, but we deserved to win. Mushel in the 41st got us the goal, and that was that. That's all that separated us. Again, some solid defending and a fantastic 3 points to get, because Regensburg, solid mid-table outfit in the Bundesliga too. So glad to be beating them. And then the big boys of the league, VfB Stuttgart, who in real life, of course, went up. Really surprised they didn't. In the game, came down to the MDZ Arena. They've came to visit us and we beat them 1-0. That was a fantastic feeling. Bahed getting the goal for us, and as you can see, we had a lot of defending to do. We hardly had any possession, but there you go. Sometimes that's how football works. Really happy to have got that win. And yeah, Bahead's getting the goal for us. I think that's his first goal for us as well. I'm not too sure. I can't remember, but yeah, Bahead's getting his goal for getting a goal. Fantastic, good to see because we paid a lot of money for him. So yeah, fantastic, great to see. And of course, those are a big, massive 3 points. So we're surpassing all expectation in the league. Can we keep it up against Sandhausen? We shall see. Alfgate's Magdeburg. So let's jump right into this game. Sandhausen have 2 losses under the belt. We're yet to lose a game. Don't want to jinx it. So I will just tell you the lineup for this game. Now, up front, we've got Bahed. He's up front by himself. We've got Bertram and Mushel out wide. Ongonda, Cantor and Rutter in the midfield. Then Abels, Milicevic, Baumhoyer, Douglas and Viavino are our back unit there. So looking forward to this game. Alfgate's Magdeburg. Let's take 3 points from the Stadium Hartwald today. Not a great start there, but the defence have dealt with it. Shut him down. Oh, and we've given away a penalty. Right, come on, Viavino. And Kwasna puts the penalty away. Oh, nightmare start, but we're on the move here, and we've got ourselves a free kick in a menacing position. Bertram, unfortunately, Bahez blasts it right at the keeper. Not a great sort of first opening exchanges because we're giving that penalty away. No, we're on the attack. Here, Mushel gets us the equaliser. Come on! Mushel has been fantastic and he was good last season, but he's sort of coming into his own a bit now. There we go, we get an equaliser. Alfgate's FGM. Hello. Oh, no! What are we doing, lads? Quick counter attack from Sandhausen there. Turpitz puts them back in the lead. Shocker. Absolute shocker. And they're looking to go and bury it now. We've taken them out on the edge of the box. Free kick in a really dangerous area for Sandhausen. If they don't score this, I'm a Dutchman's uncle. Oh, well, I'm a Dutchman's uncle then. Good job. I think that sort of went into the wall and went over. There we go, half time, and we are losing. Not great. This is a team I really want us to be beaten. What are they up to? They're playing unbalanced. I think we've got to risk it. Go attacking. Alfgate's Magdeburg. Hopefully we can get something out this game. Hopefully a point. Hopefully, at least a wee point to take away. Oh, come on! We keep coming so close. Right, I'm going to get some subs made now. Then Cantor off. We don't want to risk going down to 10 men. And we'll see what Bahez is a bit tired. We'll bring Beck on our old warhorse there. Now we're going to fall our first defeat of the season. I think it's looking likely. We've not been doing much. I think, yeah, Sandhausen will look at Buddy the game there. They don't. It's become a bit more even in the second half, but we've just not been taking advantage of the chances. That's game. Yeah, that's game there. Oh, nightmare, guys. And we lose our first game of the season. It's a bit undeserved, if I'm being honest, because in the second half we improved. We were getting in there, but I think that Kwasna penalty in the 4th minute, that's what sort of set the tempo up. And nightmare first loss of the season. Oh, we go from beating teams like Stuttgart to losing to Sandhausen. Unfortunate. Magdeburg beaten by Sandhausen. But on another, yeah, I agree with that. On another day, it could have went another way. The positives were we drew fouls in opposition. The negative for a move broke down in the final third too often. Yeah, I think that was the story of the game. If we'd taken advantage of some of those really good chances, we probably could have got, we probably could have got the win, if I'm being honest, or at least a draw. So yeah, a bit disappointed in that. We drop our first 3 points this season. That's unfortunate. And now we'll cut to the hour game. So here we are, guys. It's match day, and we've got Erzgebirge Hour. I hope you like that little transition I put in there. Hopefully you like this new format. If you don't, I'll just go back to the old format of going through everything. But anyway, Capri and shirts arrived. I also had my first manager offer when I simmed through from AZ Alkmaar. Of course, I won't be taking those. International management, if you guys want to see it, I will put a poll up about that. If you guys want to see international management, I'll do it. But anyway, today it's a big all East German affair as we take on Erzgebirge Aue. Now, Erzgebirge Aue were the team of the East German miners. They were originally called Wismut Aue. They were called Wismut Karl-Marx-Stadt for a little while as well. And they were the team of the mines, so they were a big team in East Germany, Erzgebirge Aue, especially early on in the Oberliga. So Magdeburg, Erzgebirge Aue used to be a pretty big Oberliga tie back in the day. So really looking forward to this one because it's replaying an old East German fixture, and when we get to the Bundesliga, there won't be many of these. So we've got to enjoy them all we can. Auf geht's FCM against our fellow East German outfit. So let's do this. Now, I've named a slightly different lineup for today, of course. Hopefully, we've dusted ourselves off from the loss against Sandhausen. I believe, boys. So, I've named a slightly different lineup. Here we go. So, we're playing 4-4-2. We've got Steiny and Kipri up front. In the middle, we've got Muschel, Rutter, Cantor, and Bertram. And at the back, we've got Abels, Milicevic, Kuglin, Pertl, and Villavino. So, there we go. Auf geht's Magdeburg. Hopefully, we can get it. I'm looking for a strong debut out of Kipri as well. So, Auf geht's FCM. Hopefully we can get 3 points or 3 Punkte, as they say in Germany, against our fellow East Germans. Oh, 9. That was not good. But Jesus, right, they're going to score from there. Oh, good defending. Bit last ditch. Bit desperate Dan, although we've got a good move going here. Nothing's happened. It's back out. Kuglin goes up with him. I've not had a single shot on target yet. This looks promising. Nothing comes of it. There we go, half time. We've been more possessively dominant, but we've not been doing anything with it. It's been a so-so game. You know, I've only had one shot on target. I think, having 4-4-2 is probably cancelling each other out as well. Anyway, Auf geht's FCM. Hopefully we can get this in the second half. Hopefully we've tied them out. Nicely, Steiny! Come on! That's the start to the second half we like. We get 1-0 up. Steiny puts the ball in the back of the net and we're rolling nicely in the second half. That's how we do it here in Magdeburg. The miners are getting buried. We're going to pickaxe them. We're going to stop making mining puns. There's Nazarov. I'm going to watch the replay. They whip it in. You could say he was marginally offside. What a VAR check on that one. Abels puts it in. Cantor! Yes! Come on! There we go. We take the lead again. I think we're going to make some substitutions now. Kipri has been so-so. I think we're going to, as much as Steiny's been a hero, he's looking a bit tired. So we're going to bring him off. Kimbe Unirayo coming on. And I think we're going to bring Ongenda on as well. And I'm going to move it up into defensive because we want to try and keep this lead. This is a vital 3 points in this all East German tie. Okay, Kipri! Oh, he scores on his debut. It's a debut goal. 3-1. 3-1, as they'd say in Germany. We are the pickaxe the miners. There we go. I promise the puns will stop after that one. We've pickaxed the miners. And we're come on, boys. There we go. We're getting 3 points. We're getting a good 3 points here as well. And that loss against Sandhausen was just a blip. There we go. I mean, we really turned it on in the second half. That puts it out. And there we go. That's all she wrote. 3-1. Kipri gets a debut goal for us. Cantor gets a goal as well. Kipri, absolutely fantastic. Auf geht's FCM. Really proud of that one. That is a good 3 points to get there. Magdeburg beat Erzgebirge Aue. Now let's go into the positives and negatives. The positives were defence team tackle as well. Conceded a few clear-cut chances. Midfielder strong in the tackle. And there's no negatives from that game. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. We're back to winning ways. We survived the wee blip there. We're back to winning ways and we are top of the league. We are top of the league. I know it's only 6 games in, but there you go. And the fantastic start to the Bundesliga 2 season continues. Like I said, that against Sandhausen, just a wee blip. Absolutely fantastic. Now, off camera, we will be playing St. Pauli and Holstein Kiel. St. Pauli are another team that are sort of broken away from the pack a bit early here. They've been doing decently. And then in the next episode, we'll be playing Mainz, massive game because really they're too big to be in this division. And then VFL Osnabrück in that episode. So join me then for that, guys. Again, thanks for this massive support you give me on the channel in general and the series. It's absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy doing this, and yeah, you guys take a really big interest in this series, so I'm going to be keeping it up. We're going to be going until we win the Bundesliga, and I tell you what, the start we've had to the Bundesliga 2 campaign, it's been fantastic. I'd like to give a shout out to my man / woman who suggested Kiprit because he scored on his debut. Yeah, like I said, if you just make yourself known and in the comments, and I will shout you out in the next video. But again, guys, you know what to do. You know what the drill is. Remember to like if you've enjoyed the video. If you're swinging by the channel for the first time, please subscribe, and I will see you all later. Jack out.